is the conflict at workplace. Conflict in the workplace happens when there are disagreement between colleagues. This occurs because the individuals have opposing ideas, interests, or beliefs. Having conflicting ideas is part and parcel of business life. However, sometimes argument can become unpleasant or go too far. Then, employee conflict in the workplace become unprofessional and even unlawful. Firstly is task conflict. Task conflict is a workplace disagreement over the best way to accomplish work tasks. Cause of task conflict can include differing attitudes, needs, or behavior in an organization. The example of task conflict is Kim Sok-jin, an older employee, and Namjoon, a younger employee, experienced a task conflict at their marketing company when they each performed joint campaign management tasks. Kim Sok-jin approached this task with lot of preparation, while Namjoon preferred to spend less time preparing for the task but still complete them. This lead to conflict because Kim Sok-jin feels that Namjoon's lack of preparation impact the quality of their shared work. Kim Sok-jin approached Namjoon and they agreed to confer on their difference. So, some areas of work where employees may experience task conflict is allocation of resources. It happens because a disagreement over the way a company distributes its resources may cause task conflict among employees. Then, interpretation of fact. This is because different people may have different understanding of the facts surrounding their job, which can lead them to perform. There are some the positive impact of task conflict, which can foster healthy competition. For example, managers can use task conflict among employees to promote healthy competition by rewarding employees' ideas for improvements. Other than that, it also can improve problem solving because by handling task conflict in an office can give managers and employees chance to improve their problem solving skill. In addition, task conflict also can give result in new process, like when an employee disagree with a company's workflow and a task conflict, the employee may be able to suggest a new process that is more efficient or beneficial to rest of their co-workers. Moreover, task conflict also can build teamwork. For instance, when employees choose to handle task conflict by speaking about their difference, they can work together to find compromise and create solution, improving their teamwork skill. But task conflict also give the negative impact, such as impact the working relationship. Task conflict can negatively affect professional relationship between two or more employees. Next, it also can lead to disengagement. For example, employee disengagement occur when an employee lost interest in their work. Lastly, resentment also can happen because of task conflict. If employee or managers do not resolve task conflict, this can lead to resentment among employees.
So today I would like to talk about leadership conflicts. Everybody has a different leadership style and everybody reacts differently to those leadership styles. Some leaders are bold and charismatic. Others are more laid back, warm and inviting. Some are highly technical and strict on rules and deadlines, and others are so hands-off and hardly see them. To solve potential conflicts, you should emphasize mutual respect for difference throughout the company. Also, leaders should be aware of their own leadership styles and how they interact with the work styles and personalities of people on their team. They should be able to adjust and connect with their employees no matter their leadership preference. Inclusive leadership emphasizes the importance of equitable treatment and focuses on ensuring that all employees feel they belong and respected. Inclusive leaders embrace difference and value of all employees. Okay, that's all. Okay, next point is work style conflict. Just as there are different leadership styles, there are different work styles. Conflict in workplace is a normal part of human interaction. Yet, handling and resolving conflict that arise is probably one of the biggest challenges employees face. People bring different personalities, work styles and perspectives to the workplace and therefore will naturally find themselves in conflict. Times, workplace disputes and generally handled by avoiding the conflict, hoping it will go away or through indirect means such as creeping to friends or colleagues about it, complaining to the other supervisor. Some people prefer to work in groups while others do their best work alone. Some people need no extra direction to complete a task, while others like external input and direction every step of the way. Some people get more work undone under pressure, and others like to knock their tasks out early. Heat causes can range from personality clashes and misunderstood communication to organizational mismanagement. The negative effects of workplace conflict can include work disruption, decreased productivity, project failure, absenteeism, turnover, and termination.
If we are sick, there must be a cure. And likewise, with every problem that arises, there must be a solution. So, what is the best solution to the problem that we are discussing in this video? As we know, the topic that we chosen for this time is workplace conflict, a common problem. So, the best solution to this problem is not hard as you think. Okay, the first point is we need to calm down when facing the workplace conflict. Sometimes we can control our emotions when we are angry or stressed with work, or the employers who are busy giving us a lot of work, but we can't act according to our emotions. We need to be professional in order to act rationally and not causes misunderstanding between any parties. Instead of argue over something that we shouldn't do, why not we come up with a new idea to solve the problems? Think rationally so that we can get the best cure for the conflict. Or we can just relax, go outside and take a deep breath, having some coffee while seeing the sky, and don't think too much about the conflict. It will make you feel better, trust me. Okay, the next point is we need to communicate via active listening. How to do that? It's simple. We just need to sit somewhere that have a peaceful environment and talking to each other about the conflict that have been facing. At that moment, tell what you want to say, what you have been latent to say about your colleagues or even the employer. But still, you need to say it politely, rationally, and not according to emotion. And also, don't forget to accept what the other party said with an open heart. And take a note, guys, don't just think that what we convey is always right, so you don't have to accept other people's opinion. No, it's wrong. Never do that. We need to hear out what the other say and exchange his opinion. That's how the harmony environment can be created at the workplace. As you hear what I say, the first point and the second point is related. It's all about emotion actually. It's the main key about how to solve this conflict. If you can control your emotions, everything can be ruined and also getting worse. So, be careful in every moment that you're gonna do. Everything that you do have a risk. Pros and cons will never get to be run from this topic.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And hi, my name is Muhammad AIMAN bin HAMZAH. My message number is 067239 and I am from IWM2A. So I will be presenting how to solve the problem and what is the importance of managing conflict. So let's check it out. So I will start with how to solve the problem. Okay, how to solve the problem? We could self-reflect and resolve conflict. So what is a self-reflect? Self-reflect in easy terms could be understand is when people will question themselves and wondering, is it the good move to do that? So that's kind of the self-reflect. Okay, like Atticus Finch said in Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird, if you can learn a simple trick, you get along a lot better with all kind of folks. You never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view. Until you climb into his skin and walk around it, self-reflect on both sides of the situation. It helps you to understand what they're trying to think and feel, so you can resolve the conflict. Focus on where you agree and not so much on where do you disagree. Have a discussion, have a tolerance with others. So have a conversation and be open. It doesn't mean if the point of the others are wrong, they will be wrong. There must be a positive side. So focus on where you agree and not so much on where you disagree. Forgive and forget. Remember, forgive and forget. We are all the same. We're still human beings. Make a mistake, make sins. We're all the same. The difference is our skin type or the skin color. Okay? Have empathy with each other. Try to communicate. Try to have a good chat, because once a good chat begin, it will create a bond. So once I've been here, a bond can never be broken, because bond is like a family. So you know, when a family start, there's no other way to be broken. Family. Okay. In my point of view, any problem could be solved, and we just have to go and just had a good chat or good conversation. That's all. Don't be selfish. That's it. Just don't be selfish and don't be racist. Once these two being bring up, could be a massive impact and creating a bad environment in the company. So I will continue the importance of managing conflict. So the first point is strengthening relationship. The importance of managing conflict well to be able to strengthen the relationship built between all employees and managers. This is because they are united and work together in resolving the conflict that occur. In other words, they are not selfish at all. Therefore, all these conflicts can be resolved and settled in a good, fair manner from all parties. As I said before, nothing can break the bond.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is SUHAILAH binti ZOLKIPLI. My metric number 067592. I will continue about importance managing conflict at workplace. Point number 2 is help us to improve our communication. This indicates that conflict management is able to improve our communication between employees at workplace. It is because we can see and know how well our communication is working, whether our way of delivery is acceptable or not by the party there. Also, we can improve communication spontaneously. The border we develop an explanation of the issues at hand, the higher our level of communication. In addition, as we know, this communication network is one of the platforms where employees or outside community can discuss related to the problem they are faced in. This needs to be emphasized because the problem that often occurs is that they cannot discuss face to face on several factors. For example, each does not want to give up This face-to-face communication network actually has many benefits, as it is able to solve problems professionally and can reduce conflicts. Last but not least, the last point of importance, managing conflict can produce high-quality results. Organized and fair conflict management also able to produce the best result and satisfaction. It shows all employees and managers manage conflict together. When any conflict occurs, the manager calls all employees to discuss with each other about what was happened and ask their suggestions from them to resolve it. This can also give satisfaction for all members when they make a decision and it is approved by all of them. I think that's all from us. Thank you.